Sunday. Sunday is Monday Eve. Not my favorite day, but it's a day off. I'm kind of pacing around because I don't know what to do this morning. It's probably not even morning anymore. I don't even know what time it is, but late enough. It's 1:30. Got more tile for the wall. I got more mud. I don't want to mix up a half a cup of mud because that's all it's going to take. I guess I could do that, just mix it in a cup. Let me tell you the worst thing about tiling is probably not a big deal if you're good at it, but I am not very clean when I do it. And the joints in between the tile get mud on them. So when you go to grout, you see all that. So before you grout, you have to clean it all off. And that's what this little tool is for. I don't know if they have other tools, but this is the one I use. A little screwdriver thing with a carbide tip. Works pretty good, but you look at the tile joints that I have to do, and you don't have to do every one. You just have to do the ones that have mud in them, but that is a lot of territory to cover. A lot of territory. So you got to get right up in the business here. Right there's a chunk hanging out. That's an easy one. It just breaks off. But some of it, especially this wall over here, which I've already done most of, but I had to slide these around and squish them to get them in the right location. And so there was mud squished out from all kinds of joints. The only bad part about this tool is it does this. Yeah, it blows it side right out, and look where it's at. Right in front of the sink. I will say one thing, before I had this tool, I used to do it with a putty knife. Actually, I think I had that putty knife. This is the one I used in all my other houses to scrape that mud out. Look at that thing. Perfectly round. That's how much I've worn off scraping the mud off of the joints. This thing is way better, but it still sucks. It's still not a fun task. The teenager in me should be going crazy right now because I have 9 acres of snow-packed donut track that I could be doing donuts in, but I'm an adult now, so I don't do those things anymore. I lied. Best part about this is the landowner can't throw me out because I'm him. Enough of that. All right, let's see if we can finish this bathroom. Oh, I hurt my weenus. I whacked my weenus. You know, that spot on your elbow. Not the funny bone, the weenus. I removed this thing, if you remember, from a previous video. Oh, that's nasty. Whew. It's looking like I can reuse it. Exactly how it is. Miracles happen every day. Today is one of those days. Something that I took out of this house is actually going to be able to go back in. PVC coupler. Glue. Let's see if Ewans can see this. What we have here is the old drain line, the new tailpiece, the old connection So if we put it back on there, all it needs to do is turn a little bit, and it's back. We're back in business. I'm gonna be the first to tell you that's never happened in my life.
I guess I'm gonna protect the floor. Weren't your mama's only boy, but her favorite white seemed.
For you, Johnny. You've never worked with this? Well, it'll clean your sinuses out. Smell that. Good stuff, huh? And it will stain everything. This is primer, purple primer, as they call it. It's original. And then we have actual cement. Smells just as good. No? Stuff is known. The state of Colorado to make you feel funny. This isn't a square cut. It's not pretty, but I promise you it will be watertight. I got that pretty escutcheon in there. No, I'm not going to go off on a tangent again. If you want to hear the escutcheon discussion, watch yesterday's video. It's pretty and it smells good. So you put it on. Oh crap. Quarter turn. Why do I feel like that's not on? I say I guarantee it wouldn't leak. Those are strong words. Strong words. Sinuses are cleared. That is just un poquito too short, I think. I have half a mind to show you what this looks like in here, but I'm not going to. It's not my mess. It was here when I got it at the house, but so I have nothing to be embarrassed about. But we won't go there. So this is a family show. Okay, a couple videos back, just putting a toilet in. I don't know if I mentioned it in the video, but I did mention it on tape. I probably edited it out, but I did mention it. So the bolts weren't probably not going to be long enough. That's a whole other issue. Said I didn't have any bolts. Just found 2 packets of toilet mounting bolts. I have no idea where they came from. It's just shy. I mean, 1/4 inch shy. Let's get another down tube extension. Unless I have one. I don't have another tail tube extension. Tailpipe, tailpiece. I don't know what they call it, but I don't have another one. I mean, I have that other one that I bought yesterday, but that's a different kind. I just need an extension. So, to Mesa Hardware we go. It's a free plug for Mesa Hardware. I work with one of the guys that owns it. For all your hardware needs out in the county, shop Mesa Hardware. I need a snack. It's snack time. I'm on the way to Mesa Hardware, but it's snack time. Snack time. I needed a 1/2 inch extension. I had to get a 12 inch. 12 is almost a half. It's just missing the slash, right? And you have got to remind me not to touch anything I'm going to eat. Because if you saw what was in that drain pipe, you wouldn't want me touching anything I was going to eat. So I'm eating out of the bag. But I don't have a sink, you see. That's the connection here. I'm working on the sink. I don't have a sink to wash my hands. I guess I have a tub. And a toilet. A flushed toilet might be just as clean as that pipe that I'm dealing with. Just saying. I have Nuggets game tomorrow night. It's the first Monday night home game of the season. Monday nights suck because I gotta get up at 4 in the morning, leave Pueblo, drive all the way up to Boulder. So by the end of the day, I'm beat. You know, I got Nuggets season tickets this year because of the draft. I mean, I got them because Nuggets games are fun. Even if they're not doing well, they're still fun. They're cool to go to. But I also thought, you know, they drafted Jamal Murray. They were getting good at the end of last season. They might do pretty good this year, and you know, even make the playoffs. They're not. It's still pretty early yet, but they're not doing good. The other logic behind it was I could sell the tickets if I can't make it to the game. Get my money back, right? No, sir. Unless they're playing a big name. Warriors, Cavs, even the Rockets. Definitely not making my money back. Is what I'm telling you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Not making my money back. Dang, hooligans. Doing donuts in my driveway. I gotta cut the pipe now. Don't try this at home. In your home. Because I am a professional mess maker. That is what I'm about to do.
But I'm gonna tell you what to do. When you ain't got no.
Using a chop saw in your living room is usually frowned upon. Not in my house. I tried hard for a long time too. Drag that thing outside, and it doesn't fit through the door, so you have to drag it. It doesn't roll through the door. Then it got down to, oh, I'll just leave it inside. I'll hook the shop back up to it. I hook the shop back up. Now, it's a free-for-all. It's a free-for-all. I run it willy-nilly. Cover everything in dust. I don't care. The maid will get it. If I had a maid. Just a tad off. It's going to take a lot more than a tad to derail this train, you know what I'm saying? That drains. Let's get water. Excuse me. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be remodelers. They're always at home and they're always alone. My dad told me multiple times, you don't turn the water on over a weekend. Yeah, he did it for a living, so he wouldn't be there all weekend. So I need to not turn it on now because I won't be here all week. I'm sure he'll tell me what he really said. I'm probably screwing it up. Oh, we got water. That took all of a second. Well, I guess I'll fight that next week. The valves are still screwed up, but if you open them all the way, then they stop leaking. You gotta remind me to turn off the water before I leave. 2 reasons. 1, what I just did. 2, if for some reason we lose power, and I lose that heater, I think the basement will stay warm enough, but up here we'll most definitely freeze. So with that, it's the end of the day. Productive weekend. This will be the first time I actually get 2 videos out in one weekend, which is pretty cool. I kind of did that a couple weeks ago when I stayed up in Denver Friday night. So with that, I leave you. Hasta.